There we go. Hopefully there's video up. Go ahead and check and see if we do. This is the first time I've been running it, ladies and gentlemen. It's all good. Getting ready to hit the beginning of the hour for the radio. Welcome to Fanfare Friday. DJ Kid here. Mrs. Kid over there.
Hey.
We are listening to music in our ears. You guys can't hear it due to, monetary reasons. We're going to get going in the conversation here in just a few minutes. We're just double checking and make sure everything's working the way that it's supposed to. And, effect is not rolling yet on fans on Facebook. Even though it says we're up. Strange. Maybe Mr. Ezra will come in here and help us get going. You never know.
Yeah.
All right, I will tell everybody where we're at. In the meantime, when we get back on live, we'll be here in just a few minutes. But yeah, so it's Fanfare Friday.
Yeah.
It's hard to talk with stuff in our ears, and I get that. That's fine. But yeah, Ezra's been out with a migraine. It's been killing him all week long. So sorry for that, guys.
Yep, you guys get stuck with me today instead.
Like AJ says, we need birdier faces. And I kind of agree. But ching. All right. I don't know where I can look at comments on here. Oh, I've got to move over there. All right. This whole thing is new to me, so we'll see how it goes. What do we have to talk about today? We have a lot of little things that, it's funny. We're married, so we talk a lot, but it's something different when you're on the radio. It's kind of a weird thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is different. Like we can start a conversation before bed and we're up for like 2 or 3 hours, but
hey, Mr. Ezra, can you help me out with Facebook? I think I got everything else going. You said to refresh it. I refreshed it. It shows video, but it didn't go. Yeah, so I'm going to worry about the intro here.
Didn't have
and
those details done.
Oh, okay. We're going live. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is Fanfare Friday here at the Effect Radio Network. DJ Kid here with you, along with Mrs. Kid for the week.
yep.
If you guys want to check us out on social medias, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook is getting there. We are live social media out with camera in studio. We're going to be talking nonstop behind the scenes. For those of you guys who can't watch, enjoy the music. The Effect Radio is a great source of awesome music at the same time.
It is.
So thank you, Mr. Ezra, for helping us out with that.
Yeah,
and
thank you.
And go back to no light and some water and get better, brother. All right, Ezra, like I said, he's been fighting some migraine stuff the last couple of days. So be in prayer for him, but also he's got a great word for you on Sunday morning. Check that out. We also have the Dad Rock Show for the first time in almost a month, now that both DJ Red Dog and I both are all here. Yeah, we wanted to do one last week. I thought about getting my buddy Tim that was here last week in on the Dad Rock Show. It didn't happen. It just, it was just a weird week. So, lots of things going on there. But we recorded a great show. Yes, the Dad Rock Show is recorded. There's a lot going on Fridays. And so basically we come in early in the morning and we get the show done. But you guys are going to want to watch it. Dad Rock Show at 4 and 5 o'clock p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Yes.
And you like the Dad Rock Show even.
I do.
Yeah.
I really like the Dad Rock Show.
So it's going to be great. Also, we've got the EDM show with Ryan later on Friday nights. And then tomorrow, AJ, not only will she be here at the River Christian Fellowship, home of Effect Radio, at a yard sale that they're doing, a community-wide yard sale.
Yeah.
But I think she'll be on as well during Saturday. Correct me if I'm wrong, AJ, if you want. But she is usually on Saturday morning, mid-afternoons. And that's basically the schedule for the weekend. And then come back Manic Monday and Kid Show on Monday. We're going to rock and roll. Hey, but I got a question for you. And you guys are watching on YouTube and stuff like that. We have a poll on Instagram right now. AJ started it last hour.
Yes.
Your moniker, what do we call you? I know that everybody in studio calls you Mrs. Kidd.
Yes.
But I call you Jen at home.
Uh-huh.
We're not...
Everybody else calls me Jen. No one only here calls me Mrs. Kidd.
Yeah, only here calls you Mrs. Kidd. So we're wondering if she were to start a show or to be on air more often, should she go by Jen or Mrs. Kidd?
Right.
Or in Ezra's case, Mrs. the Kid. Let us know, though. AJ's got a poll on Instagram. Check it out. Reply to that poll. Also, if you guys email me at djkid@effectradio.com, I just pulled in another email. You guys can talk to me through email. You can comment. I will try to do my best to figure out where the comments are and answer those comments. We got some popping in on YouTube. My mother's typing in. So yeah, we'll go. I'll check out that audio. Apparently YouTube is not streaming audio. We should be. Everything's says it's working, but I'll double check that. We're going to go to music right now, though. And apparently I have been playing music in the background. That's my fault. Sorry, guys. This is our artist of the month. Man, I'm messed up right now. Our artist of the month featuring Peabod with No Regrets. If you guys want more information on supporting the Effect Radio Network and our artist of the month, log on to effectradio.com. Check out our homepage banner. Here she is right now, Grace Graber, and No Regrets. You're tuned to the Kid Show, not the Kid Show. Fanfare Friday.
Fanfare Friday.
Gosh, so many things. This is crazy.
It is.
It's really kind of weird, actually, I got to say.
Yeah. Makes you appreciate Ezra a little bit more, huh?
I know. Oh, okay. YouTube's been delayed. Ezra's right there. Maybe this is old. I don't know. Anyway, YouTube is working for us there. Okay, cool. All right. So Jason on YouTube, we are not stuck with you, Mrs. Kidd. We are blessed to have you on the stream.
Aw, thank you.
All right. So email wise, Jason also commenting on YouTube emails me and says, "Hey there, we both voted. You should hit some Guardian, T-Bone, Bride, or POD. It's the morning, Jason. I can't do a whole lot with that, but I will see what I can do in this hour for you. And, if anybody deserves a request, you do. Maybe we'll throw in some T-Bone. He's pretty safe, and I like him. POD is nice. DJ's Choice. I want to hear some classic Christian rock. Okay. Tell Ezra get well soon. Migraines suck. I get them all the time. Jason and Diana, appreciate you guys so much. Let me look for a song. Do you have something you want to talk about?
Yeah, let me look at my notes.
She's been trying to rack her brain to talk about something. All right, Jason, we're going to throw in Ride With Me here for you. Go ahead.
So you took your boys camping last weekend.
I did that. Thank you so much for pushing me to do that.
Yeah. How'd that go?
It was fun. Hold on one more. Hey, we're going to do this one for Jason. The Guardian, The Way Home Back is going to be coming up on air, not through any streaming sites, but on air. We're going to do The Guardian, The Way Home Back, and T-Bone Ride With Me.
Awesome.
Yeah, so the camping trip went well. The boys got to feed a rabid deer. She came up. She's skin and bones,
Yeah.
And she's walking up, and it's like, man, and she stood there while I was cooking our food, and she was eating. She walked away for a minute, came back, and through the night it was pretty cool because we started talking about God and got to talk about that with the boys, and then she started smelling the graham crackers because they started, they had s'mores and stuff.
Yeah. Can't do camping without s'mores.
Right. And the deer just kept on getting closer and closer to my oldest son, and then literally touches his shoulder with her nose. And I'm like, hey, just give her a graham cracker.
Yeah.
Now, I know that you shouldn't do that, but it's still great. You still got to do it. And so, yeah, he crumpled up the graham cracker and fed the deer. And then my youngest son, same thing. She came up to him but she didn't want anything to do with me. And so I don't know. It was pretty cool. We talked about God a little bit in the sense of my oldest says, Dad, how do we know that we're actually calling God's name correctly?
Right.
How do we know we're saying God and it's actually the name that he wants to be called? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, that's interesting. I said, typically our safe place, the safe way to say it is we're saying the same translation of the words that Jesus used. Now, we personally don't know that in this day and age, but theoretically, that's what we're going off of due to the translations of Scripture.
Right.
But he's like, well, what about that one with like the YH stuff? And I'm like, well, that's an interesting thought because there is no vowels in that name.
Yeah.
And according to Jewish customs, you don't say that name. And the reality of it is, and this is what I've done a deep dive on it and in the foundation of what we call Yahweh, we put those vowels in to make sense for us. The Jewish people do not speak that name because it is the sound that you make with your breath.
Right.
Right? And my youngest son, I told him both that. My youngest son says, man, it's your breath in our lungs and we pour out our praise. And I'm like, Gabriel, you got it.
Yep.
You got it. God breathed his very life into us when we were formed from the dirt. And when we are gone, we have no more breath.
Right.
So it completely makes sense that God's name can't be spoken, only breathed.
Right.
And then if we can remember that, I don't know, we're diving in a deep study here. If we can remember that, then that kind of changes your perspective and your focus when you're like, oh, I can't survive. Everything's going wrong for me, this and that and the other. Just remember, like, you're breathing right now by the grace, the mercy, and the love of God.
Right.
And so turn that around and say, God, you're here.
Yep.
I even told my son, I said, you can even go as far as when you start praying. If your mental capacity is zoned in and focused on God, you can just,
Yeah.
I need help. And God knows you're talking to him,
Yep.
right?
Right.
The devil can't read our thoughts. But if we're thinking in our mind, God, as we are breathing, oh, buddy, I bet you God knows exactly who you're talking to.
Yep.
And so anyway, that's just my own little concept of thought there. Nothing really right on that. Justin Shaddix, Mrs. Kidd. All right. Cool. Go vote on Instagram, though. If you guys can on Instagram, that'd be great. All right. Let me check everything else here. Yeah. I've got a reply to an email from TJ Mack concerning the website. What else do you have? What are your thoughts to the camping trip and stuff?
Well, I was just going to ask our viewers, like, what is their favorite thing to do when they're camping? Our boys like to kayak and get in the water.
Yeah, there's a mountain lake up there that we went to a few weeks back. It's my son's favorite lake.
Yes.
You know, he actually got baptized in that lake back in 2020.
It's so awesome.
And so, and we took him out there, and it's been a while since we've been up to those mountains. And he was kayaking, and he rode up to me in my kayak, and are we leaving right away? I'm like, no, dude, we're here for you. And he's like, man, I really need this. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, and we're going up next week
weekend.
again.
Yeah, so I probably won't be on Fanfare Friday next weekend.
Yeah.
So that is what it is. But once again, guys, on air for Jason and Diana, we got Guardian with the way home back. T-Bone right when we coming up next. Justin, I'll go ahead and play. I'll play Shaddix for you. You know, I don't envy Ezra running all this stuff. I usually sit where you're at, and it's cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any problems.
I'm just watching you do your thing.
It's difficult. I'm racking my brain. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is rough.
I'm sure you'd feel that way if you saw me doing my job too.
You can keep your job. Yeah, no, that's fine. So, and please don't let this get me in trouble. But ironically, I'm married to an RN now, but I have dated or have been married to women that have tried to work in the medical field. And so I have done the whole vocabulary studies and all that first semester stuff. That's rough. Oh my gosh, it's rough.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Or it was.
So the last song was supposed to have stopped, but it kept playing when we went live. So I got to double check all that and why it did that. Anyway, YouTube, I'm reading your comments. I don't see anything on Facebook because I'm not on there.
I'll try to hop on. Hang on.
But if you can check Insta, that'd be good. I'll check out I'll check out Facebook.
Let me see. I gotta
Turn your audio down though.
I gotta figure out how to mute this audio. Sorry, guys.
All right, Jason Pittman, Facebook is working now. I love the realization of the boys. Thanks, Mom. Yeah. So that's TJ Max's wife / my mother. All right, Jason on YouTube says, no matter where you are in your life and spiritual walk, things will come back around, and the Lord will light our path back to Him. Love the song. Yes, absolutely. It was referring to the way home back on. From Guardian there. Keep feeding us our comments, guys. Usually, like I said, Ezra's on here running the show, and he's pretty good at keeping conversation going. We're going to be on the air in about 2 minutes, and so we'll see what I can pull up right now. Nothing there. Oh, effectsradio.com. Everything Effect Radio can be found at effectsradio.com. We've got... my brain's not working. We have info on our artist of the month. If you guys can check out the screen, you might be able to view the top here. DJ's Corner. We have articles / blogs up there for you guys to take a look at. Thanks, Mom. Mrs. TJ. There we go. We have a verse of the day. We have concert and events. We have merch tabs, all in the very beginning of the website on our slider tabs there. And then we've also got different links and stuff you can hit. We've got our social medias up on the side as well. And then if you scroll down, something we don't talk about a lot. If you guys are a band and you want to submit your music to us here at the Effect to Play, please do so. Once again, effectsradio.com. Scroll down to the bottom, click the Read Me More tab there, and it'll tell you how to be able to send stuff to us here at the Effect. We'd love to check out your stuff and get you on the air. I will be doing that here shortly. Okay. You know, I actually talked to AJ and Mike last night a little bit about that for a split second. But it's always been Mike Hessler's heart to promote Christian artists.
Yeah.
You know, we have radio stations to be able to do that. So it's kind of a cool thing. We've got 1 minute till we're going to be on live on air, and we'll see if I can't mess this up either. Do you have anything to say right now? It's hard, isn't it?
I know. I'm like trying to think.
And this is why I don't talk a whole lot when I get home, because like I've already said my,
except when you come up with a really good thought and then you talk for like 2 hours.
It's because I've got to process it. Come on. That song you wrote, by the way, Mrs. Kidd wrote an awesome song. Just saying.
Yeah.
And when it gets produced, if it's produced the way I hear it in my head, it's going to knock your socks off.
Yeah.
But yes, I have to process the whole thing out, and then I don't stop. But generally, by the time I get home, I've already done the Dad Rock show today. We're doing this live, and an hour's worth of talking straight. And then like Friday afternoons at noon, 1 o'clock, like I'm going to talk. All right, hey, we're getting ready to go on.
Okay.
All right, we're tuned to Fanfare Friday here on the Effects Radio Network. DJ Kidd here with you. Thanks for tuning in. And we've got Mrs. Kidd in studio as well.
Hey.
It's kind of a new thing.
Yeah.
It really is. Oh, stop playing. Thank you so much. All right. I am trying to do all of the things that Ezra usually handles and does way better than I do. And so if there's anything going on the air that's kind of weird, or anything going on social media that's kind of weird, I apologize for that now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're talking some good stories on social media. Not asking you guys to leave our feed for music, but you can definitely check us out on YouTube for sure. You can check us out on Facebook and Instagram as well. Leave your comments, help us out with stuff to talk about. Mrs. Kidd and I are married, and we do talk to each other, but talking on the radio is different, and your brain goes black.
Yep.
So Ezra is usually pretty good at reining me back in and talking about some weird, crazy, wacky stuff. But Ezra is out today. He's got a migraine that's just killing him. He's been dealing with for a while, so prayers for Ezra.
Yep.
One thing I did want to talk about, guys, our verse of the day is on effectsradio.com. And so that's 3 John 1:11 today. It says, "Dear friend, do not imitate what is evil, but what is good. Anyone who does what is good is from God, and anyone who does what is evil has not seen God."
Yeah.
And so this question was actually posed to me. Ryan, I'm gonna throw this out there. Ryan asked me in the breaks on Wednesday, and I'm sure that you can have your point of view if you'd like. Thank you, Justin Shattuck's live, saying that he's praying for Ezra. He says, "Do you think that your ex was ever actually a real true believer?" And it's hard because Thor John actually talks about all that, where, you know, you've seen the power of God, you know the power of God, but you walk away from it.
Right.
And according to Scripture, the blasphemy of the Holy Spirit is basically that. It's knowing the power of God and denying its form, denying its power.
Yeah.
And so that's hard. And here we go, 3 John. Dear friend, do not imitate what is evil, but what is good. Anyone that does what is good is from God, and anyone who does what is evil has not seen God. And so, you know, what do we do about those people that have seen a move of God
Right.
and still decided to throw it away? Did they actually know God? And so it's hard to answer that. We can't judge salvation,
Right.
but we can judge fruit. And it's really sad when those people that we do love that have affected our lives, when we see them just walk into utter darkness, actually after knowing.
Right.
Right. So anyway, those are my thoughts. Do you have any on the matter?
I don't know. We never know if they're going to come back to the Lord. And maybe this is just part of their testimony on how.
Just a prodigal move.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and that's something that was spoken to me during my divorce process was, you know, hey, some people just go through this. Your aunt's watching apparently
Which one?
on YouTube. Melody?
Oh, hi, Mel.
Anyway, hey guys, we're going to move on to Justin Shattuck's requested his cousin Josh Shattuck's with Fathom on live. We're going to go be back on social media here, talking more about our thoughts on that. But here we go, Justin Shattuck's and Fathom here on the Effect Radio Network. Fanfare Friday. DJ Kid, Mrs. Kid.
Hey.
All right. This whole thing is still really weird.
Yeah. It's all good. But yeah, I think that definitely we don't know what the future is going to hold for that person. So all we can do is keep praying for them and hope that they turn back to the Lord, and it will be part of their testimony that they can bring maybe someone else.
Yeah. And again, we don't know salvation. We can't judge salvation. We can just tell by the fruit. And sometimes with a dead tree, it takes a little bit for a tree to come back. So you never know. You know, but yeah. 3 John 1:11 is right there in that aspect. So that's our verse of the day for y'all on social medias, effectradio.com. You can follow that every single day on the Effect Radio site.
Right.
And so I just thought about something. Can you go shut that door?
You want me to shut that door?
Yeah. All right. So Diana Pittman writing in says, if I were to go camping, it would depend on where I was. I love just relaxing and enjoying the scenery. Had horseback riding available once at a family reunion when I was younger, which was really fun. Justin Shattuck's. We got to try to figure something out there with Josh. We'll see what we can do there. Justin Shattuck says thanks for the request there. Once again, guys, you can hit me up either here on YouTube. I can read the YouTube comments, or you can email me at djkid@effectradio.com. And we have Fanfare Friday as well. I think it's Fanfare Friday at effectradio.com. I don't have that on my phone right now. I probably should because I created the email, but you know. I know that my battery on my phone is dying faster than I can keep it up.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's been kind of trailing off pretty bad last week or so. Anyway, your thoughts on anything? Let your aunt hear your beautiful voice.
Yeah. So there's been something like strolling through my brain for probably a couple of weeks since I've heard it.
Okay.
So I kind of want to share. I'm probably going to mess it up, but you guys will get the point. So I saw this Facebook thing and it said that we should love like Jesus, that no one knew it was Judas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, it's just like, he knows that he's gonna betray him. Like God knows everything, right?
Yeah.
But he still loved him. Like
You loved him anyway.
he loved him anyway.
Knowing what he was going to do.
Yeah. And so I think that's
What people forget, I think, is that we were still gifted free will.
right.
Like the angels, they have to serve God. They were created to worship and serve God. Now, they still got a choice. You know, a third of heaven fell with Satan.
Right.
But we were created with free will.
Right.
And so, you know, if to me, it's like, you know, I imagine the angels, and this is my own opinion, you know, like TJ Maxx says, that and a box of chocolates ain't worth nothing, right? My own opinion is I'm making decisions that are messing up my life, and I'm going down the way of not serving God at all, one way or another. And the angels are like, but dude, are you serious with this guy? And God still says, he's still sitting there. Father, the Father's still sitting there, but I love him.
Yep.
But I love him.
Yep.
How many of us have kids out there that can relate to this? How many of us have kids that have gone astray, and it's like, but I still love them.
Right.
I see Corey Waldrum says, I'll be on when I get on my Linus rig getting food. Sounds good, Corey. Appreciate it. And I don't remember your name. I think you're a new listener or a new watcher. We appreciate you being on Facebook. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Lots of interaction today, which is good because, again, Ezra usually heads up the conversation.
Yeah.
He's our producer here at both radio stations, CSN and Effect Radio.
Yeah.
He does a whole lot here. Thank God for Ezra and everything he does.
Right.
He's underrated, I think. Just my opinion.
Yeah.
He's undervalued. Does a whole lot here with he operates and runs our program To Every Man an Answer on CSN Radio that's live every afternoon.
Yeah.
Working with our executive and pastor Mike Kessler. Mm-hmm. And then it was his lovely idea to do Fanfare Friday back in November. And then, dummy me decides to keep it going. I'm just joking. No, I think it's picking up pretty good.
Yeah.
Like I said, so everybody on social media right now, I'm just keeping tabs on the time. So we can go back to the air. Everybody on social media right now, we're probably going to be phasing out of Facebook because Facebook's deleting all videos every 30 days.
Yeah.
Which, fine, whatever, do your thing. Instagram doesn't hold on to the videos, but YouTube obviously is the platform for this anyway. And so predominantly we will be moving to YouTube and Facebook. I don't know exactly when. We've been talking about when to make that change, but it has come up in conversation. So, what else to talk about immediately?
I don't know.
I know, right? Hey, well, here's something for all y'all listening. I might say this on the next spot. I know I'm plugging my band pretty hard right now, but we're going to be in Shoshone, Idaho for Shoshone Community Fun Day on Saturday.
Yeah.
We're going to be playing at 7:30 at night, doing the headlining gig, and
I'm super excited about this, by the way.
you are? Why?
I just love watching you guys play. Like,
Big guy rocking a guitar around. Yeah, I get it. Anyway, yeah, so if you guys want to come out to Shoshone Community Fun Days, 7:30, we're playing out there. It's going to be out by the Shoshone Pool. I don't know the exact name of the park because it's weird, but if you're heading north through town on your way up to the mountains, basically, it's the road right after you cross the railroad tracks, hang a left and go to the pool and you'll see it all.
you'll find it.
They're going to have a car show there. They're going to have bounce houses, fun games for kids,
Water stuff.
food trucks, the whole bit. Jason Pittman, let's see. Okay. Sending prayers, positive vibes, Ezra's way. This is from Diana. Thank you so much. My sister's on YouTube. Well, this gives me something to do. My sister is in the hospital again.
Hi, Becca.
And so, yeah, if y'all want to pray for DJ Kid's sister, she's been struggling with some medical issues for a few years, and it seems to have resurfaced. Paralysis in the leg and stuff like that coming back. It's the only park it's showing, yes. Yes, Becca. Anyway, Jason says YouTube is the best platform for video, maybe other than Vimeo, but yeah, everybody forgets about Vimeo. Just a heads up from Corey, YouTube is changing theirs. Okay. Hey, Corey, go ahead and email us about what you're saying so that we can kind of heads up on Ezra. DJKid@effectradio.com. We got about 2 minutes before we're going to be on. We have a lot of events. I've said that over and over and over. Mm-hmm. We have a lot of events coming up, especially nearing the end of summer. So my band is playing this Saturday. We're also playing on Labor Day in Meridian at Discovery Park. And we're opening up for that event there. So
that one's going to be a good one. I'm excited for that one too.
Yeah. And then AJ and I are both going to be at two different places. So DJ Red Dog and I are going to be emceeing that particular show, Bash on the Grass in Meridian. And we're going to have Effect Radio merch out there as well. And then AJ is going to be at the Twin Falls County Fair.
Oh, yeah. It's
Same
that
day.
weekend, huh?
Yeah. And so lots of stuff going on there. Check our channels. My band should play the beach. Becca, I mean, seriously, I know. We
That-
should.
I mean, I'm down for that.
I would love to play at the beach if I dropped like 100 pounds, but that's just me. All right, I've got a cue our music, maybe. No, not yet. We're going to go on in about 30 seconds. Music will cut on, and then we'll go. You guys want to hear the music when you're streaming? You'll just hear it online in our ears. I guess I could play it right now because it's not going over there.
Yeah.
Again, getting used to this whole bit.
You're doing good.
It's strange.
Yeah.
Lots of changes happening everywhere, even our local area.
Yeah. Lots of changes.
Jay Douglas right on air right now. All right, we're going to go quiet for a minute. I'm going to go live on our mics. Jay Douglas writes, same God out of 2019 here on the Effect Radio Network. DJ Kid here with you along with Mrs. Kid. And we have a poll going on Instagram as well as our feed is going. So if you guys
Yes.
are on there, you're watching our feed, scroll over and do the poll. Mrs. Kid's name, what should you be called on air?
Right.
I don't know. I laugh at this because my mom was always called Mrs. TJ. TJ Maxx is my dad, right? And so she was always called Mrs. TJ. My ex didn't really like to be associated with me in that name type, but everybody calls you Mrs. Kid over here.
Yep.
And so do we go with Jen, which is your given name, or do we go with Mrs. Kid, or in Ezra's case, Mrs. The Kid?
Right.
Let us know on Instagram. Participate in that poll. Email me if you'd like as well. We're checking out emails. DJKid at effectradio.com. Fanfare Friday at effectradio.com. I'll check those here in a little while. But yeah. So hey, this next artist, I need to skip over here. Well, maybe I can find him over here. If you guys look up Facebook or Instagram, look up Upside Down Kingdoms. That happens to be Derek Ryan, Curtis Hoppy, and Spencer Beaulieu.
Okay.
And so the three of them, once again, Upside Down Kingdoms, they have a lot of events going on. They're actually flying to North Carolina yesterday. They're probably in there right now. Becca, they're in your neck of the woods. Anyway, they're doing shows there. They're starting a tour, and they're going to be ending a tour in Boise for The Promised, which we were at in October last year.
Yeah.
They're going to be doing it in September this year.
Okay.
At Boise Calvary Chapel. I don't have that one up on social media right now yet. However, August 7th, and I think the Kingdom Youth Group here locally is going to be at Roaring Springs on the 7th. So I need to talk to Pastor Andrew about this. But they're going to be doing the Summer Splash 25 with Holvey, Allison Edie, and Upside Down Kingdoms. That's Curtis Hoppy, Derek Ryan, and Spencer Beaulieu, all Effect Radio artists as well. Now, mind you, yes, they're being played on every other station
Right.
at the same time. But anyway, they're coming together. They're doing an event. Locally, they're in Meridian, Idaho, at Roaring Springs Water Park. You can go to Roaring Springs website to get your tickets, and it's going to be in the Tidal Wave area.
Ooh, fun.
So it's going to be nice. Once again, that is going to be August 7th. But check out everything you can concerning Upside Down Kingdoms. That's Derek Ryan, Curtis Hoppy, Spencer Beaulieu. Here is Derek Ryan right now with Wait For You, one of my favorites from him coming your way right now on Fanfare Friday morning show here on the Effect Radio Network. And join us on social media as well if you can. All right. I love this song.
Yeah.
I just lost my brain.
Did we get any more comments about the camping stuff?
No, if you guys want to comment on camping stuff, you can go ahead and
Yeah.
pitch that one more time if you can.
Yeah, so we want to know what your favorite thing to do is camping, or have another question.
Yes.
What is one item that you would want to have while you are camping? Whether it just be a luxury item or just whatever.
Toilet paper.
Mine is an air mattress. I am too old to sleep on the ground.
Okay, so truthfully, yes, I slept on the ground on my rollout mat, which My sons couldn't figure out how to. They rolled out the mat and they didn't pop it open to be able to soak up the air.
Oh,
Because I gave my son the foam one, and then mine was the automatic. They didn't do that, so I slept on the ground with a deflated air mat, like an air mat below me. It was not fun. Anyway, go ahead, keep going.
yeah. I can't sleep. I'm too old for that now. But definitely an air mattress would be mine. And always, like, my favorite camping treat is s'mores.
Okay, yes, yes. And it's weird. Like, I'm a big guy. You can see me on social media. Everybody thinks I eat all these sweets and stuff like that. I'm not really a dessert
No,
guy.
you don't.
Yeah. And so
It's mostly my cooking or your cooking.
Well, there's that to you. Also, I ran a business for quite a while, and that'll do that to you. Hey, real quick, I got a comment just texted to me.
Okay.
Russell, a listener, says, "Hey, brother, you sound good. Sounds like you have." I've remarried. Glad for you. I'm still listening every day of prayers. Amen. Thank you so much. I
Yeah,
appreciate
thank you.
that. Check us out if you're listening right now. If you can, get on social media. You can check us out. Also, everything's on YouTube. You can look at all that again.
Yep.
Let's see. Air mattress from Jason is a must. Electricity, running water would be nice. Bonus. Now, here's a little thing. So, our assistant pastor here at the River Christian Fellowship, we serve here on Sundays as well. Becca says, "Jen, look at this puncture-proof airbed at Costco." That's funny. We'll check that out here in a minute. Anyway, he has a trailer, and he's like, "I'm trying to get rid of it." Now, I had to ditch my trailer in the middle of divorce settlements and all that stuff, and so I'm okay with trailers. They're fun. They provide electricity and water, and so I'm not object to them.
Yeah.
And you don't have to have an air mattress
Right. I've never actually camped
in a trailer.
in a trailer. It's always been tent camping.
I told my boys, okay, they don't get it. I said, "Hey, we might be getting a trailer stuff." "Oh, cool, we'll sleep in there." I'm like, "No, you won't." "No, you will not." And they're like, "Well, we can fit." I'm like, "Guys, you barely fit in the last one, and you were, 4 years younger.
Yeah.
Not half as tall as you are now, and they barely fit." So, yeah, I'm sorry, but the boys are sleeping outside.
Yeah. It'll be good for them.
Right?
They
All
can
of them.
look
All
at
of them are sleeping outside.
all three of them. Yes.
Oh my Lord. Hey man, lots of comments today. This is actually a great show today. Do we have anything on Instagram at all?
I'm on Facebook.
Can you check Insta?
Sure. Let's see.
A little pause. It's all right. We can do this thing.
I can't see anything on Insta.
Corey, thank you so much. Again, that's DJKid at effectradio.com. DJKIDD at effectradio.com. All right. Moving some stuff around for our on-air stuff. We will be on the air one, maybe two more times. FYI.
Okay.
What are we going to talk about? Oh, yeah. Okay, so hey, we looked this up. Speaking of fat guys,
Oh boy.
that guy likes food. I don't even really overeat either.
No, you just make really good food.
I make really good food.
I think between the two of us,
it's horrible.
yeah.
So we had my old youth pastor, Tim. Let's see. Not a trailer guy, but a full-sized RV is nice. It's not camping. Tent is actually camping. Yes, you are correct there. All right, cool. Anyway, back to food. Yes, we make really good food. Let's see. Wendy's, we're not promoting anything, but this is an article on MSN. Wendy's has $1 breakfast biscuit sandwiches for protein seekers. Maybe I should go there in the mornings. Sausage or bacon, egg and cheese biscuits, and honey buddy chicken biscuits are included in this deal. And that sounds wonderful. And the
but
pictures look nice.
You make really good breakfast sandwiches.
I make really good breakfast to anything.
That is true.
That's my problem. We would eat breakfast all day, every day if we could, if I cooked all the time.
He makes excellent gravy.
You're all about that gravy.
Yes, I love that gravy.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I can't do that. No. I like my gravy too.
Yep.
I guess. The honey buddy chicken biscuit. is on the lower end with 16 grams of protein. Let's see. This discount is meant for all protein seekers, according to a press release. Applies to sausage or egg or sausage or bacon, egg and cheese biscuits, and the Honey Buddy chicken biscuits, each of which has 16 to 21 grams of protein. The chicken biscuit is on the lower end with 16 grams. Crispy chicken is topped with honey butter in this offering. The bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit comes in at 17 grams, coming in at 21, which is my preference. The sausage, egg, and cheese is the most protein-packed item. It comes with a grilled sausage patty, egg, and a slice of American cheese. Yeah, I just, this is my thing. Wendy's breakfasts are not available all day, so customers looking for a boost of protein should come before a morning workout or work day to stop by and check them out. All right, cool. Yeah. That's that. Boom, baby, we're done. We're going to come on. We've got about 57 seconds before we're going to be back on the air. Homemade breakfast is better. Yes, it is, Jason.
Yes, I agree.
Homemade breakfast is better than anything you can imagine at fast food. I'm a big breakfast person, too. The problem is I'm not a breakfast person. I make breakfast.
You make a lot of breakfast, but I think it's because we have chickens, and
Yes,
so
we have a lot of eggs.
We get about 5 eggs a day. We have 5 chickens.
Yeah.
And so breakfast is, what other recipes do you guys have that are not breakfast with eggs?
Sorry, I'm in comments that are back and forth there. We're going to go on air here just a minute and go silent. And we're going to talk about soda for a minute. You good with that?
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Gladden and Keep Your Head Up. DJ Kid here with you. You're tuned to Fanfare Friday here on the Effect Radio Network. DJ Kid and Mrs. Kid.
Yes, Mrs.
Right here.
Kid.
All right, I do not know the results of the polling that we have going on Instagram, but we do have a poll.
Yes, we do.
And so give your votes. I know that a lot of people have commented on our social medias during our offline discussions that we've been having on
Yes.
social media. And so thank you guys for that. If you guys are still tuning in and you want to view us, go ahead. Also, if you guys tune in after the show is over, if you guys log on to YouTube or Facebook and you see the video after, you can still comment on the videos and we can still see that and interact with you there as well. So don't feel like you're shut out if you've missed the show. You can still enjoy it. It's kind of like podcasting. It takes up time and it's fun.
It is.
So anyway, real quick, we're going to talk about lost flavors of past sodas.
Ooh.
All right. So I told you earlier that I like RC Cola as a treat.
Right.
And so RC Cola is different than Coke and different than Pepsi. It's also Royal Canadian Coke. So it's Canadian Coke. And it's just one of my favorites. Sorry, I can't get over it. Let's see. Next on the list. Can you guess?
I don't know.
Like I'm not looking. I don't know. We've got Orangina.
I don't remember that.
I don't either. If you guys remember it, let us know.
Yeah.
Comment on our social media feed if you can, or emailing if you want. Mellow Yellow, that's coming back and it's hit pretty hard. Fresca, Sparkling Black Cherry. Right? I'd give that one a drink.
I would too.
We've got Shasta Cola, but we drink that from time to time.
You like the Shasta raspberry cream or whatever.
I do.
It tastes like cotton candy.
Shasta raspberry cream and kiwi strawberry.
Yep.
It takes me back to youth camps and kid camps. All right, we've got knee-high beverages. That's like, let's see, knee-high grape or peach was once the drink of choice for southern diners and front porches. While still produced by RC, it's now more of a nostalgic relic than a regular refreshment. Unless you're driving through small-town America, spotting a bottle is rare, and sipping one feels like a time travel. I can attest for that.
Yeah.
We've got Big Red, which is like a big, gigantic, just candy, like a bubble gum. Big Red's creamy bubblegum flavor is divisive, yet some really love it. The brand still holds court in Texas, where it's almost a cultural icon, and I've had some, and it's crazy.
I've never had that.
Jason on YouTube says, Pepsi Clear, yes. Do you want to know why? We can take a side note here and get back to music here in a minute. Do you want to know why Pepsi Clear was created?
Why?
Because they couldn't sell it in Russia at that particular time because we were, mad at Russia. They were still the Soviet Union. and they wanted it. Well, a general had come over and had mingled with people in the White House and had Pepsi, and they wouldn't let him sell it. So he says, fine, talk to Pepsi Cola about making it clear and relabeling it like it was vodka. And that is true story. True story there. All right, hey, we're going to go on to a brand new one from Cutlass. Cutlass has a new album out, rocking and rolling. I'm really digging this stuff that's coming out from Cutlass lately. It is Midnight. Check out their latest album on everything streaming and enjoy this one coming your way. DJ Kid, Mrs. Kid, Fanfare Friday. Join us on socials.
Yes, join us on socials.
YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And we'll be back. All right. All the things. Jolt Cola.
Oh, yeah. What about Surge?
Surge is in here
I
too.
remember that, like, high school.
I know. I even told
Was
you the
it
other
nice?
night, like, man, I really want to Surge right
Yeah.
now.
I want to say that it might be coming back. I don't know.
Jolt like made me sick though. Like it was good, but it made me sick. It was like, those suicides that we used to say, say,
Oh,
you
yeah.
hit the pop machine and you have everything in there.
Yep. My brothers did that almost every time.
Right?
Yep.
All right, I'm trying to read everything. All right, so Pepsi Clear, RC is Royal Crown. Yes, RC is Canadian. I call it Canada. just to be a jerk. And it actually happens. So that story, it's a little side story. It's 46. Let me do some math. Harry, you take something.
I take something.
Yeah.
I can't read any of the comments, so I don't know what you guys are all saying. I think that my favorite one when I was a kid was probably, I want to say Surge
Okay.
or Coca-Cola. It was
Okay.
always good.
We're going to come back in a couple of songs on live and call it a Surge, Coca-Cola. Yeah, you're a Coke fan.
I am.
Jolt is weird. Before energy drinks took over, Jolt was the rebel in the soda aisle. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Known for all the sugar, twice the caffeine, it fueled college cram sessions and LAN parties. Oh, my Lord. You see, NC is where you need to be. I know. They have Jolt. Oh, thanks, Becca. Send some our way. I'll send her some Nally chili.
Yeah.
Justin is a coffee man. Hey, it's okay, too.
Us too.
Justin also said earlier, just going back, you guys need a Sacramento radio signal when I go down there to visit family. Okay, yeah. We do, yeah, we'd love to have signals everywhere. It's just hard to do that sometimes. Your aunt says the soda is very bad.
Yes, I know, Auntie. It's bad.
Tahiti Treat. Never seen this one. Super sweet and loaded with a tropical fruit flavor, Tahiti Treat was once the go-to fizzy treat for kids, parties, and corner stores. It is not gone entirely. Canada still sees occasional badges, but it's nearly impossible to see. Cheer wine. 1917, people outside the Carolinas have never heard about it. I've never heard about it. Yeah. So I guess, Becca, have you heard Cheerwine? Oh yeah, you want your Becca wants her black and white tea, I think. Fanta Apple.
Oh, yeah, black and white.
I know, right?
Oh,
All right, Fanta Apple. Have you heard about that?
I don't think so. When I think Fanta, I just think orange.
Orange or purple, yeah. Canada Dry Blackberry Ginger Ale. Would you do that? I'm not a ginger ale person.
I like ginger ale, but I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe. It might taste good.
Okay. Getting a lot of hearts coming on. A Treat. I don't know. Big Blue Soda. A Treat isn't a household name, and that's the point. Based in Pennsylvania, it almost disappeared for good, but made a comeback after a local outcry with offbeat flavors like sarsaparilla and blue raz. It remains a niche treat, mostly found in hometown grocery stores and regional vending machines in the Pennsylvania, New York area.
Okay.
All right, cool. Okay, so Surge was Coca-Cola's answer to Mountain Dew in the 90s. A little stronger, than Mountain Dew.
I'm not a big Mountain Dew fan.
But I used to drink it all the time. It was the ultimate gamer fuel before energy drinks took over. This one had neon green glow, and you would end up peeing neon green sometimes. Hyper Citrusy Punch discontinued in the early 2000s because it would stop your heart. It experienced a brief resurgence thanks to fan campaigns and never fully returned to mainstream shelves. However, Becca, you're going to send me some one way or another. Becca's my sister, everybody. Slice, Orange Slice. Remember Orange Slice?
I think I do.
I wish you could find it. Let's see what it says. You want to find out what it said?
Sure.
All right. Once a major fruit soda brand, Slice was all over the place in the 80s and 90s with flavors like orange, cherry, and pineapple. It even claimed to have real fruit juice. Slice has returned, but not quite as you remember it. Now owned by Sujet Life, it relaunched in early 2005. What? As a low-sugar, probiotic, healthy soda sold at select grocers.
Oh, okay.
Right. All right. And we're going to go to my favorite. Also, Jason has mentioned this. RC Cola, Royal Crown Cola. All right. RC Cola may not top soda fountains now, but it once rivaled Coke and Pepsi. It used to in the cola wars of the 90s. These days, you'll mostly spot it in gas stations, retro diners, or small town grocery aisles. It's still around, just far quieter than it was in its glory days. All right, I'm done with that. You done with that?
Yeah.
Good, because we are almost at the end of everything going on. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts.
Penny, for your thoughts.
I'm thinking about what we're having for dinner tonight.
What are we having for dinner?
Leftovers.
They were pretty good, actually. It was pretty good last night.
Yeah.
Let's see. Becca says, we drank Surge a lot because the guys were trying to convince me to like Mountain Dew. I guess so. My brother and I, we were kind of dumb back then. I'm kind of scrounging around. Yes, your dinner last night was amazing. However, I will be late.
I know you have practice tonight.
We have rehearsal. We had
Rehearsal.
practice on Tuesday. We have rehearsal tonight.
Okay. We have rehearsal.
And again, if you guys are in the Southern Idaho area, you want to check out my band, we're going to be headlining a show tomorrow night in Shoshone, Idaho at 7:30. And then also you can find this at effectradio.com. DJ Red Dog and I will be playing with our band, The Trench Collective. Yes, we have two different names because it's two different genres. When we are in the Christian Avenue, we are The Trench Collective. When we are playing just covers and enjoying nights of music, we are just Trench. That's just how it goes. Bash on the Grass 2005 is a free event at Discovery Park in Meridian, Idaho. DJ Red Dog and I will be opening the event there and also emceeing the event, featuring artists like Kay the Inspired, Xander, Ray G, Derek, Brian, Brianna Grace, and Spencer Bully as well. We're going to have skate competitions. We're working with the Extreme Tour with some of those skate competitions and stuff, so it's going to be a great day. Again, that's Labor Day, September 1st at Discovery Park in Meridian, Idaho. You can find out that information at effectradio.com. Let's see. Jason says, Justin Sadek's Coffee. My favorite roasters are Columbia River Coffee Roasters and Dragon Roast Coffee. Also, local Seattle coffee roaster named Bar Greens Coffee. Been roasting since 1880s or 1890s. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm not really a coffee snob in that aspect, and I don't mean that in a rude way. Sorry. But yeah,
That's me.
that's you, I guess. I don't know. I like drip coffee. You drink it out of the Keurig, and I can't deal with that.
Yeah, it's well when you're only making one cup.
I know it's not worth making a whole pot, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was so funny. So Gabriel, my youngest, had a sip of my coffee. He wanted to try, camping with the boys, you got to try it out, right?
Yep.
And so, I made a percolated coffee, campfire coffee. And my oldest son's like, man, this is so good. I'm like, I know, right? Like, it's, it's great. I'll get to your comment in a minute, Rebecca. Anyway, so we're drinking coffee, and Gabe's like, all right, Dad, I'll try it out. Okay, cool. So I give him my coffee, and he takes a sip and is like,
I can see his face.
starts making these weird noises that he does. He's like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my god. Runs over to the truck where we have our water dispenser at, and spits it all out. Comes back and sits down after this mess, and his brother and I are laughing our head off. Sits down, and he's like, all right, well, maybe next time.
Maybe his taste buds will change the next time.
You never know.
Yep.
Let's see. Becca MacArthur Peterson, so MacArthur, she's not MacArthur anymore. My sister. Talking to Jason, I live in North Carolina. My dad sends me a care package of Nally Jelly because they aren't sold outside the PNW. Right? And so, yeah. Hey, guys, thank you so much for all your comments and filling in on all of this stuff. Mrs. TJ on Facebook says, TJ Mack drinks a pot, but uses Keurig. Yeah, he uses a Keurig here, and he drinks like 3 or 4 pot on the weekends at home. He also, I think he does a pot before he even gets here.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, so Rachel Boyd on YouTube, thank you for commenting. I drink fire department coffee, which supports injured... Hey, there you go. Injured or veteran fighters. And Rebecca says, I see it at the commissary sometimes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, hey, we're getting ready to go online. And by the way, thank you, Rachel, for writing in. It's a new comment that I've seen. We're going to go live here on the radio here just about 10 seconds. Let me... All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Holby and Motion here on The Effect. Holby has teamed up with Brandon Lake on Brandon Lake's newest album, actually. And I got to tell you, that album is killing me right now. What are your thoughts about that album?
I love that album. I think that it has, can hit any person. It has great stories to his songs, you know, a lot of truth. I'm hoping that we can go to his concert I think he's coming in November to Boise. And so we saw him.
It was last March.
Yeah, last March. And it was amazing.
Yeah, this new album is killing it right now. Yeah. And so, hey guys, on air, we are taking off. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning and being a part of Fanfare Friday. Thanks for all your comments. Mrs. Kidd, thank you so much for being on the air with us. Y'all be praying for Ezra as he recovers from this migraine that's killing him for the last several days. But it's been a great show.
Yeah.
It's been a great show. Social media, Ezra will be killing us out here in just a few minutes. I'm going to come back from this radio bit and discuss some of the comments, and then we'll call it quits there. But we're going to leave you guys right now with Brandon Lake and Holby and the song we were just talking about, and right in the middle, right here on Fanfare Friday. God bless you guys. Tune in to the Dad Rock Show later this afternoon, 4 and 5 o'clock p.m. Mountain Standard Time for some awesome music with yours truly and DJ Red Dog. Goodbye, Mrs. Kidd. I will see you literally right after we get off the air.
Sounds good.
All right, well, that song is playing online. It's killer. You guys should totally check that out. Jason says, great live streams today. Tons of interaction. Happy to see if it's really picked up. It has. Yeah, it's been crazy. We have a lot of different comments on both YouTube, Facebook, and Insta. It's been pretty nice. Let's see. All right, he commented there too. We still have the post going on Instagram, whether Mrs. Kidd should be Mrs. Kidd or Jen. Give us your votes there. And we're going to call it quits. It's been a great time.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you for talking radio with me all day long.
Of course.
Dad Rock Show is great, and you must listen. Yes, absolutely. Especially today. We haven't been on for like 3 weeks, and we have a killer show today, FYI.
I do have one thing for the good people.
All right, so Ezra is here for a minute.
Yes. I do have one thing. Which is that Stephen Colbert's Tonight Show got canceled.
I saw that.
Which means we officially have better ratings than the Tonight Show.
Except they're going to be off the air May of next year. But still, yes. Financial problems, no. It just stinks. Everybody's tired of that whole leftist agenda. All right, guys. Everything is crashing out. I'm going to take off. My brain hurts. Thank you for talking. We'll see you guys. Well, actually, I won't be here next week. We are camping. So hopefully Ezra will be.
I'll probably be fine.
Hopefully Ezra will be here and can take the weekend and have a lot of fun. God bless you guys. We are out of here. You want to say anything?
God bless, and thanks for having me.
All right. We'll see you later. Thanks for enjoying.